worry. I'll have this down by March or April.
I'll sit up there and hold it.
Oh no, I don't want to make anybody do that. I'll see what I can do.
That guarantees you know.
Yeah, right? That's true.
Don't breathe.
Start with that for now. My cookie table over here. All right, I think we're gonna get started because it's after 5:30. If you guys can sign, I'll shoot. Do you have anything for time?
I do.
Thank you very much.
I do.
It's a group effort to make my support groups go well. Pretty low. Oh, you still have it in there? Well, we got some prizes to give away. I always say the less people that come, the more you get to win. See that? Okay, so my plan tonight is to do very quickly meal prep here. It's just, you'll see, it's very simple. Try some food, see how you guys are doing, and then we'll kind of see where it takes us. I have a million topics I can talk about. We can talk about support, emotions, psychology of eating, and success. We can talk about anything that's on your mind. We'll go around the room, and we'll see where it takes us. Sometimes I've prepared, who's come to my groups? I mean, most have. Sometimes I'll do prepared stuff, sometimes I'll do open discussion, so kind of all over the place. Give away some prizes, and you guys get to go home. Okay, so who uses Pinterest here? What are you laughing?
She's always on there.
She takes care. For those who don't know, they're married, both had surgery. I think that's what the word's out now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys do, I'm sorry, I didn't see anything.
I look at recipes, but I never really.
You kind of check it out a little bit.
Yeah, I signed up for it.
Yeah, I signed up for it, but I haven't ventured much further
Okay,
than that.
all right, so we're slowly getting ourselves into, again, technology, right? Amber, you go on sometimes? Okay. So it's good. I mean, it gives you, if you're really desperate for a new idea, I'm telling you, go on there and you'll find one really fast if you want
Healthy party snacks.
Healthy party snacks, right. So my absolute favorite thing to make for now, myself, family, is, now again, this is not obvious. You already made this. I'm still going to make it for you though. Is a Greek yogurt with a Hidden Valley Ranch dip. Okay. So what do you get with that? Hey, make sure you sign in for me. I appreciate it. I have to have accountability that I'm working tonight. Actually, I have proof right there.
Yeah.
This Hidden Valley Ranch, besides the sodium, which you can argue is a little high, but that's to be expected, is awesome. It just flavors it up. Because I'm not a big fan of. This is the most boring thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are you ever excited buying this?
She is.
What? Will you just eat this plain like this?
No, I use
Oh, you'll use
sour
it.
cream instead of.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
like
So you'll use it for like different things.
Like, yeah, or you can put, you can sweeten it. I'll sweeten it and eat it with like pecans and strawberries.
Gotcha. So you'll do things with it.
Yeah.
But obviously eating it just as it is not really. I just went to the store to see this is sitting out.
I would go on a real diet if I ended up.
Try to cover all my bases here. That's what I forgot spoons. That's okay. Very nice. Nobody wants to eat that plain. Okay. So. All right. So before I make this, let me go ahead and cut up some things because I'm gonna need the knife to yogurt. So, anybody have any problems with yogurt or intestinal? I don't know, GI, any distress, anything? Right? Everybody pretty much can eat it. It doesn't have that much of a taste to really turn off a lot of people. I already rinsed out the veggies, so I'm You know, pretty much. Can everybody in here eat raw vegetables?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna say that for the next 10 minutes, okay? So basically, you're gonna dip these in the dip. See, the thing is, instead of even hummus isn't very high in protein, so you need something that's gonna be the dip itself high in protein, so you can confidently say you've had a lot of protein, and all you've eaten really are just a vegetable and dip. And there aren't a lot of things you can say that about. So this is your chance to kill two birds with one stone, basically. Okay, so what I'll do is I got a little toothpick, so when I make this, you guys can come up and kind of grab whatever you want. And my kids love it, so they wouldn't eat the veggies without the dip. I waited too long to take care of that problem. But yes, so it's very simple. All you're gonna do is put the packet.
You put the whole packet in that container?
Good question. I'm basically gonna go with my gut here, and I'm not 100% sure the portion. I kind of just sprinkle it in. I never obviously use that much. I'm not gonna use that much tonight either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some out of here. Stir that a little bit.
Well, what is the packet of the ranch call for in like sour cream?
Okay, so directions.
Like 8 ounces or something.
Mix it with 16 ounces.
16 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This
this
would be
is-
a whole like regular size,
This is
sour
double
cream
that.
size.
Okay, so this is 32. So you,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do about half.
Or is that vanilla?
Oh, I got vanilla. Okay.
You need.
All right.
It's gonna be a little sweet ranch.
I was in a hurry.
They're right next to each other.
I know.
They look the same.
So typically, so you could make,
It's fun.
I don't know,
Yes, please finish that sentence.
maybe put some jam in there that you like and use it for fruit. If you use the, but I know we're not supposed to eat a lot of fruit, but.
Well, no, that's fine. Yeah, if you put a little jam in there. My main goal is as little sugar, as little calories as possible, except for protein. That's really the goal here. So, we're doing that without the vanilla. All right, so mix that up. Whatever smells good. That vanilla might have some flavor too. I like that.
It might. You might have just discovered something new.
Alrighty. Alright, sounds good. There you go.
You first.
I'll take that challenge. I will take that challenge. Okay, let's see how this tastes. That spoon, I can just dip that out, but we'll do it this way. Read it. Alright.
I bet the ranch is pretty strong and it probably almost drowns out any vanilla that's in there.
I can taste the vanilla underneath it. So, yeah, hurts the taste a little bit. But
It's free food.
it's not horrible. Okay, who wants to try some?
It's protein. I will try to try that.
I think you get the point. Hey, oh, here, go ahead. Yeah, you're welcome. If you want a plate, you can get one or one time
We
dip.
just
It's not,
want double dip, right?
no double dipping.
No double dipping.
like you can have a plate.
Totally got
So I
that
got
well.
plenty left.
I'm sure we
But it
do
doesn't
much
much
worse.
It's okay.
I put it in my tuna.
It's okay. Yeah, you taste that though, right?
Yeah.
Taste of vanilla oil.
I'll take that.
Because I like it. And then just a little bit of mayo. But it
That's a
doesn't
really good one.
Now, of course,
Because, you know, you still want to.
the protein content, how much of this do you have to eat? Well, let's assume the plate is the same. So you're talking about 19 grams of protein for a cup. So even if you made a half a cup of dip, that's 10 grams of protein. Pretty much satisfies that meal's requirement. So you know you can get your protein needs met along with the veggies. Simple enough. Okay. What I'll do is when we're done, I'll move this over here if anybody wants to come up because I obviously got a lot of food here. And eat some either just plain. I mean the food's the veggies there, so eat some of my food. Also, okay, so that's that. The next thing I wanted to try, this is actually, I'm trying this, quote unquote. Let's try, this actually might work with vanilla. The Greek yogurt with pumpkin. Has anybody ever had that before? Okay. Pumpkin itself, as I just posted this on Facebook about things you can do with pumpkin. You know, eating out of the can, you know, it's all right. I don't know if anybody likes it that much, but it needs some sweet. Obviously, that's why pumpkin pie is so good. So we're gonna do the pumpkin. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a little high protein granola, and then we're gonna do a little squirt of agave. Give you some sweetness there. I haven't ever made this. Okay. So I'm curious to see how this will come out.
You're doing this all with no spoon, right?
Oh, that's no spoon.
I know.
I have done these cooking presentations many times. You would think it's hard to believe.
Well, you can cut a spoon out of the plate.
Oh, a spoon out of the
You
plate.
could make a
That's
spoon
true.
out of a plate.
I think I'm okay, but that's a great idea actually. Let's do 50 calories per serving. 3.5 servings in the container. Let's do about half. See how that works. Does anybody actually cook pumpkin and eat it? Like the actual pumpkins for Halloween? Take seeds or anything else? Eat it?
I'm taking it totally from scratch, baked it in the oven until it broke down,
Uh-huh.
and then made pies out of it.
Oh, you make pie? You make only a pumpkin pie. Nice.
Bread. And sometimes I just cook it and mash it. Put it on the table with some ginger. A little bit of honey.
You're all about that pumpkin, huh?
I love pumpkin.
So good for you.
Put a little bit of honey and ginger and spice it up just like you would a pie and just throw it in a bowl and just put out the crust. Blend it with sweet potatoes. Sweet, yeah, take your pumpkin and your sweet potatoes, blend them together.
Alright, so now how am I going to have you guys eat this? I guess we're going to have to make spoons out of the bowls, aren't we?
Make spoons out of cucumbers.
That's true. Okay.
Cucumber and pumpkin. And granola.
So as far as granola, it's not the best option in the world. It's mostly carbs, but if you buy the high protein one, yeah, this is going to give you another 10 grams if you have the whole half cup serving, which you're not going to do. So you get about 5 grams. And it goes up. All right, so let's give this a shot here. Not yet. Should I put it on top of the granola, you think, or should
I
I?
don't know. I
I
just
wonder.
drizzle a little across the top.
Yeah. Pretty sweet, so you don't want it too crazy.
I've never used that. Is it comparable to honey or is it quite different?
I mean, it's gonna have, what does this one have? It's gonna still have sugar. It's gonna be a lot sweeter, so you don't need to use as much, I guess is the best way to put it. So it goes a lot further.
I think it's a little thinner.
It is thinner. Oh yeah, definitely thinner. Okay. All right, so I guess our only option is to eat the vegetables with it.
Or you can dollop it on the plate and we can just lick it off the plate with, you know.
I swear, I'm at the store going, I need this, I need, okay. What?
I don't know.
Alright, let me see how it goes with the cuke. Okay.
Just don't eat the
Cute,
cube.
just lick it
Oh,
off.
yeah,
Even a
okay.
carrot. Even a carrot. You just can't just take it. And
Right.
on your own.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's great. I want you guys to lift it off the cucumber, the cucumber after.
Lick it.
Get off the yeah. We're gonna run out of spoons.
Well, here's the cucumber.
Oh, okay,
I
good.
do.
You get a sturdy one.
Try to make off.
That's funny.
With the, yogurt.
They sell like just plain protein too, right? Like protein in there?
Protein powder?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And you
definitely.
could put a little
You
bit
could.
more in there.
You absolutely could. They get more protein to it, yes. That's a good idea too.
Isn't that a trick, you know, like adding that unflavored protein to quite a few things?
Absolutely. You can put in applesauce
Yogurt.
and yogurt. Okay. Yeah, that's. I've been selling unflavored protein and making it here for 10 years. My next protein order I'm doing is actually not unflavored because I didn't have a lot of choices, so I went with cookies and cream and chocolate. But I'm gonna miss the unflavored because it really is good to have. But you guys can get it. Nowadays it's everywhere. If you really want to use unflavored powder, Unjury is a good one. Do you remember that? There's a lot of them out there.
I've been putting hemp hearts in a lot of things.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it has fiber in it too, so it takes
That's
out
good.
from the carbs, like if you do net carbs things.
Yeah.
And there's quite a bit of protein. 3
There is.
tablespoons is like 10 grams.
Mhm.
And I do usually 2 tablespoons with my yogurt and then like Greek yogurt.
Nice.
What was that? They're called hemp hearts. Oh, yeah. They don't come up on drug tests or anything.
Where do you buy them?
I actually found them at Costco. They have the big pack. Which is
Oh, they
probably
have them
the
at
best.
Costco.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is probably the best for the money. But if you wanted to just try them, you could get them like at Sprouts. And
Okay.
Sprouts even has the hemp. It's the same company, and they have little squares. And they're really good. You know, and it's kind of like a nutty flavor, but they're not too. They're small enough like that you could just mix them in your yogurts. And stuff.
Nice. Good. Great suggestion. So I'm not a fan of the vanilla. I think it's much better without. I think just the plain. I don't like that vanilla undertone, but I like the pumpkin. I thought that was good. A little bit of that sweetness. So grab some yogurt. Make it a staple of your. I mean, again, it's a meal for you guys because it covers all the bases. I mean, fruit can go in here. The pumpkin one for sure. So you guys are covered there. So, I mean, everybody's always looking for something easy, quick. I think this satisfies that. And then again, there's also other packets you can buy besides the ranch one. There's an Italian seasoning. You know, there's other things you can do. So
Yeah, I, unfortunately, with sour cream, would use the Good Seasons Italian,
well, sour
dry
cream
mix.
Sour cream isn't horrible.
Mhm.
I mean, you can use sour cream.
and then you put you put garlic, minced garlic in it too.
Oh, minced garlic, yeah.
Not
Garlic
your
goes with
socks
everything.
off, make
So
sure
sour
everybody
cream-
you love is eating it along with you, 'cause it's-
So sour cream and garlic.
and garlic,
And
and a
yogurt.
dry packet of Good Seasons Italian dressing,
Oh,
which I'm
and-
sure is really high on the sodium, but
I just don't think it's
But if
high
you
enough
get-
to worry because you're not eating. You know, you don't need to use the whole packet if you're going to just use it. So I think you're covered there. So I think
but
so.
try stuffing the Greek yogurt to get more protein.
Right. I just think sodium's a little overrated.
Half or-
If you have an issue with blood pressure, obviously, but if you don't, you're pretty much okay to do it.
I think if you're exercising, you're drinking your water, and you're sweating it out.
I agree. I was actually, funny story, I was just talking, I won't name her name, but a coworker, she eats horribly. I won't tell you who that is, but I do work with her. And she's eating ramen noodles, and then she's eating fried food. It's horrible. And I said, so much salt, man. It was like 2,000 milligrams in the ramen noodle packet. And she goes, don't worry about it. I'm like, let me take your blood pressure. So I took her blood pressure. Of course, what was it? 107/65. So shut me right up. Anyways, I told her ramen noodles, I'd rather her keep smoking than eat ramen noodles. That's how horrible those things are. Okay.
You live on your tolerance.
I know. That's the only time you should live on it. Okay, so Pinterest, get on there, look around for some ideas. I love the cauliflower usage. It's very popular, making the cauliflower pizza crusts and the cauliflower mashed potatoes and all that.
Mashed potatoes are pretty good, actually.
Aren't they? Yeah.
She's made them before.
Good for you.
Can't even tell.
No, you really can't. They're a little, maybe not as thick, but still not bad.
It tastes like cauliflower taste.
Oh, you cannot, or you have to get.
I am not a fan of cauliflower at
Once in a
all.
while with some ranch, and that's all I can, I'm just not.
I think you either like it or you don't. And
Yeah,
there's
I tried
no
the
in
mashed
between.
potatoes, and as a cooked cauliflower has this flavor, and I just can't.
Maybe, how about half and half? Have they ever tried that?
No, they serve it at work, they do half and half.
They do?
Mashed potatoes and cauliflower.
So it's all mixed up together?
Yeah, they
That's-
cook it all together and they mash it. And
That's a good idea, because then you get a little bit of that.
Yeah, you just what is it? Cauliflower taste.
Still there.
You gotta like cauliflower to do it.
Yeah, and then speaking of pumpkin, squashes are great. Pumpkin, spaghetti, acorn, butternut.
Like I said, I'll take pumpkin and I'll mix it with sweet potatoes.
Oh yeah,
Mash it like
yeah, those are
potatoes.
like the same. Those are the same family basically. They go together, good together.
Another good one that's been going around
Yeah, what's
on
that?
Facebook is you take the zucchini
Yeah,
and you use it as a pizza slice.
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge. That's really popular. I like that one as well. Or eggplant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. I mean, there's just so many alternatives if you just use your extra time it takes to come up with them. It's so easy not to. You just have to take a minute to do it. It sounds like you guys are doing that. Yeah, so get on there, look around, see what you think. I was gonna have like a Pinterest potluck. So everybody makes something that they find on there. And I've done potlucks before where, there's winners and you vote on the best dish. That's something we might do coming on, maybe the holidays. Okay, sounds good. So everybody,
Have people, and I don't know if anybody's done it in here, or have you heard of people enjoying it or having success with it? I've seen like recipes where they're just itty bitty little, like you make them in little muffin pans or something, so it's like little bitty loaves or whatever, and they're all and then you can freeze them. You can make like 12 or whatever in a muffin pan at a time, and then you can freeze it. And
yes.
have you seen any?
I've seen those are on the Pinterest page, and those have been posted by patients. All sorts of different things.
Something that's
Low
quick,
carb.
quick and easy to you make it all, then freeze it, and then you can choose different ones, different days.
Yes.
And you're not, and those are things that are. It's more of it's the ingredients, but the portion control too, and something that still is obviously just as good for the rest of the family too, and they just might want to eat, 2 or
Right.
3 or something
Take a
instead of
big
your
portion.
little tiny one.
Yeah, the more you have prepared, is the better, right? Does anybody have like a separate freezer and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Quick prepper.
So you got lots of stuff going. Yeah, that's great. More the better, really. Anybody else have any other cool things that they do?
Like the ranch and the Greek yogurt with the small cans of the shrimp.
Okay.
Dice them up.
Like the little mini shrimp? Okay.
Just dice them up and make a shrimp dip.
The ranch and the Greek yogurt,
The green onions and
and then just put the dip in there.
with your zucchini or cucumber.
Love it. Okay.
Just to bring your protein.
Yeah,
Protein of the shrimp.
love it. That's good. Does anybody use hummus at all?
I tried it.
You do?
I like
it.
You know what, maybe while we go around the room, if you could just tell us about yourself, I'd like to hear from you about kind of, obviously not everything you eat, but what your habits are, like what you do. Maybe you could share that with us a little bit, that'd be cool. Whether it's good or bad, I hope you don't mind sharing if it's bad. Look, there's not many people, there's just a few people watching online, it's okay. It's alright. We're good to go.
You've learned to make some cheese.
And by the way, does anybody have, I know it's silly to ask now, but does anybody have a problem being on?
No, I don't know.
It's really not. It's not like a million people are watching us. It's probably maybe 25 to 30 people that watch. And if you aren't here and you want to watch us, hey, You made it.
Yeah, we didn't know where it was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have a seat. Right, that looks good. Thanks for coming. You just missed out on all the fun we made. Perfect food, perfectly prepared food. Alright, joking. I think I could run this without the charger for a few seconds. Alright, so let's go around the room and tell us how you're doing and when you had surgery and what surgery and all sorts of fun stuff about yourself.
Okay, my name's Heidi. I haven't had surgery yet. I'm 2 months into my 3 of my my physician
Weight
supervised
management.
weight
That's right.
management. I've lost like a little over 15 pounds doing that.
That's good.
And basically just utilizing my FitnessPal, trying to stay within the calorie content, trying to make the change to always protein first. I'm trying to do that to be ready for that. Trying to cut out my diet soda. That's
What do you think the reason for the 15-pound weight loss is? The major thing that
portion control.
you've changed?
Total portion control.
More aware of the portions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Cutting out all of the snacking and I mean it's food choices too, obviously to get the most bang for your buck in that limited amount of I think I'm at like 1,600 calories or something like that right now. To get my most bang for my buck so that I'm not hungry, I have to make better food choices.
And the fact that you're recording it.
Oh, right.
Because, for instance, if you're about to put some butter, dressing, whatever, you're going to say to yourself, wait, that's going to eat up 300 calories, whatever. And I don't want to do that.
Right.
Good.
Right.
That helps keep you in check.
That's huge.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Good for you. So, what surgery are you having?
Sleep.
Okay, so I thought.
It should be mid-December.
And mid-December. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, well, good for you. Obviously, 15 pounds. Any weight loss you can do before is great. And then when you have the sleeve, you're going to go from 1,600 to 1,000, which is obviously why you're going to keep losing. And you're going to stay there.
Right.
And you'll be satisfied. Okay. All right, you two.
Oh, I'm Christopher. I just recently had the sleeve on October 15th. I've lost, I think it was quite a bit actually.
Well, 40.
40.
But total of.
But total, I think, 76.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So right now I'm liquid, so.
He's still liquid.
His picture's on Facebook in surgery. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That was cool.
And right now I'm looking forward to beans. Thursday I get to have beans.
Yeah, he told me that today because he was in today, and I don't normally hear that. That's a new one for me. That's how you are.
But she had the.
That's fine.
The tuna, the puree tuna. Blended. Yeah.
I wouldn't have even
I
tried it.
I would not even
I like
try
it
that.
better blended. That's
Did you put some seasoning in it?
Yes, I put Greek yogurt in mine too.
You do?
Just because that way I don't put too much mayo or something in there.
That's
I still
good.
put mayo for taste, but it's I might as well add more protein to my protein-packed tuna.
Right.
So.
Well, tell us how you're doing.
I had surgery in April, and I'm 3 pounds away from Willa's actual weight of 100 pounds lost. So 3 pounds to go for that, but I'm pretty
Awesome.
outside. It's like 100. Like if you go by my scale at home, because our scales at home. Right. I've been learning a lot about food and what I should be eating, and I'm on a streak of like 186 or something on my FitnessPal. So it's become, I've heard after 30 days it's a habit, so I'm pretty sure 186. Like there's days where I went camping. Well, not really camping, it was glamping, I guess, because it was in a cabin. But there was no service. And I was like, I have to get on Wi-Fi somewhere because I cannot lose my streak. Like, there's no way I cannot put my food in. Like, I have to put my food in when we're eating. So
would you go to the lobby or something?
Yeah, they have there was a lodge, and I was like, I'm walking over to the lodge so I can put my food in for the day.
Gotcha. And how does that help you after that many days? Is that something where you find that it's just keeping you in check?
Yes.
Or what if you stopped?
the OCD in me is like, there's no way I can't stop, because that's a lot. It's like, that's a lot of work, and that's a lot of food that I've put in, and I've even put in stuff where I was like, oh my god, I don't even want to know how many calories is in this. Or like my biggest nemesis right now is popcorn, because I feel like I can eat, like I try to just measure it.
Yeah, it
like,
always
oh,
goes
I
down.
can take more, because
It goes down, yeah.
yeah, easily, but
Gotcha.
so.
And is it to the point where now on MyFitnessPal you have a million favorite foods, right?
Yeah.
So you can just click.
Right, and like even when I when I do my tuna, it knows that I always put in the Greek yogurt, so I just like have to put in like.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It's a lot quicker for
It
you.
is. It knows. The only thing is sometimes if I eat something I normally eat for lunch, for dinner, it can't find it. I'm like, hello,
I
it's
know.
just for dinner this time instead of for lunch.
Yeah.
But
So
it
what-
helps me with eating the same things, which doesn't bother me as much as it used to.
Gotcha. And so how has the sleep helped you to lose this weight? Just, I know it's a silly question, but I just want to
Yeah.
hear your answer to it from.
Well, for me, it's been that I've been on 1,000,001 diets before. I've done like tons of things like that, and the biggest problem was always being hungry, and I don't feel hungry,
Okay.
and I can eat just a little. It allows me to only eat that little bit and feel fine, and
Good.
not like I've deprived myself of something.
Good.
So that's
Perfect.
how I feel like it's helped me.
So something like this, you'd eat maybe 5 different veggies with the quarter cup dip,
Yeah, if that even.
if that, and you're satisfied
Yeah.
and good to go. Excellent. So that's pretty much what it's giving you, and you're making the right choices aside from that. You exercising good?
Yeah, I've been working on trying to do running 5K or being able to run 3 miles straight, and
Yeah.
I've done like week 3 at least, like
The couch
2
to
or
5K?
3. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've done week 3 like 3 weeks almost. This is my 3rd week of it, because the next one is running for 5 minutes straight, and I didn't think I could do 3 minutes straight, and I'm fine with that, but I just like.
You're taking
So
your time
I'm
with
taking
it.
a lot of time
Are you
with it
trying to
make
run the
sure-
5 minutes though? And you just
No,
you're
well,
just
and that's
afraid
what happened
to?
with the 3 is I was afraid to, and then I tried it and it was fine.
So what would happen if you couldn't run the 5? You're just worried that you would.
Well, I'm just worried of injury with it, because I have a weird foot thing. That
Oh, I
so
see.
I just want to make sure I'm not doing too much too fast
Smart.
with running.
That's smart.
Like I walk all the time, and that's fine, but it's a different gait for running.
Definitely.
So I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, you don't have to rush.
Yeah.
But it's good you're doing it the right way then.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, is there anything negative? Can we hear something that you're
Yes,
human
I
or
love
what?
Popcorn.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, we got the popcorn issue. Okay.
Yeah, and
All right.
like I've dabbled in the bad side,
Yeah.
on the dark side.
Then
I've
I
had
always
zucchini
tell you
bread, or
not
I've
to beat
had
yourself up for it. You know, you have a slip up, you slip up, that's fine. Just
tasted
start it
a
over
birthday
again.
cake.
Right.
You know, don't
Right.
beat
Yeah, it's
yourself
tough.
up on it. You know.
It's tough because you can't really be all or nothing. It's a tough way to go. But then there's a balance where you can't all of a sudden go, okay, I can have that
Yeah.
now. It's tough. But you're doing well, obviously. 100 pounds, 100 plus. How much total? 100 and what?
If we went, like, I don't know what weight to go by. Like, my highest weight
Not that it
ever,
matters
if my
much.
highest weight ever, it's like 127.
Okay.
But
That's awesome.
I just know that if I ate 10 more pounds, it's the 60% of my
Mhm.
weight.
Excess
that
body
is-
weight,
Yeah,
yeah.
the excess weight, so that's exciting to think of. That's
Yeah, absolutely exciting. Good for you. Well, it's worked well. Good. Okay. All right, you two. All right.
Hi, I'm Christy. This is my first time actually coming back to this.
Thank you, Christy.
I was here probably about 3 years ago, but
Wow.
I got the lap band 2.5 years ago. I lost 55 pounds, gained back 15, and so I'm restarting. Job change and all kinds of different things, and
Long story.
had fun this summer, and so I had my first EGD, so everything was like taken out of the band, and I just had my first fill back in it, so getting back to
So you lost 50, gained 15, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still down in that 35 or so.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so restarting.
Restarting, and what would be different this time for you, you think? After all you've learned and been
Probably
through?
the aftercare, the support.
Okay.
I didn't have my flat band done here, so I wasn't provided that aftercare, and
Got it.
anything really holding me accountable besides myself, and it was a struggle.
And what about support at home?
Well, my parents knew, but I live on my own, so it's just me trying to make it work.
Gotcha. And
So, I mean, I had a couple friends that know that,
Okay.
so
Cool. All
kind
right.
of just doing things on my own, but now I'm more conscious with it, and I know that I have to do this soon.
I love it.
I mean, it's
When's your fill
not
up?
a quick fix, so it's a big process, and
It's definitely not a quick fix, no doubt about that. When is your next fill?
3 weeks.
3 weeks from now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I just had it this past weekend.
Right, and how you feeling after that fill?
Pretty good. I don't really feel any real restriction, but granted they're just starting from.
Right, I know, you don't have
Same
enough
thing.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Excellent, love
Yeah.
it, love it. Love that you came back and joining us again, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
good
my
to have-
biggest challenge is trying to just eat during the day. It's a busy job and trying to make time to make good choices during the day.
Uh-huh. Let me stand you a quick minute then. So what do you think is, you said the job part is hard, you work more than 8 hours a day?
hmm
And
Every time you try to sit down, I'm in a school, so every time I try to sit down, something comes up and you're on the move. So I'm right now living on like protein shakes or a protein bar.
okay, we can handle that. I mean, as long as you're bringing something with you to work,
Yeah, it usually sits in the fridge, so it's real quick, grab a protein shake and go.
but at least you're doing that.
Yeah.
You're not like going from breakfast all the way to dinner with
No.
nothing.
No,
Excellent, excellent. I mean, that could work to your advantage if you're so busy you're not thinking about eating.
right.
It's a good thing.
Oh yeah,
And then you just get the shake in and you get maybe something like this up here and
right.
you're good to go.
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, excellent. All right.
Hey, I'm Serena. I had my band put in March of last year. I've lost about 50 pounds. I think I finally hit the green zone, the sweet spot, just recently. I thought that I was having problems. I actually made a post because I was very hungry, but it was PMSing and stuff, and I guess I get really hungry during that.
Yeah, I saw that.
time.
And
Like,
people responded to you a little bit,
Yeah.
right? And that
Yeah.
some people could relate to that.
Yeah, but I don't gain anything during that time, even
just hungry.
having the extra calories. So at least I didn't gain anything. So that's the important.
You're just hangry now.
I don't want to slip into the bad habits because I'm addicted to food. So I don't want to take the stuff that I'm craving, which is ice cream all the time because it never gets stuck, and I love the stuff. So.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm trying to stick with more healthy things, but it's hard because I can't eat that much at a time. Like physically, I can't eat that much, and I'm so hungry like all the time. So, but when it's over, I'm fine. I can maintain it fine.
So like 5 days.
It's actually it's about a week and a half.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
So, yes.
That's like 25% of your life.
Yeah.
Think about it that way.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a long time. All right. Have you ever thought of maybe, again, I'm going to tread lightly here, okay? Because I'm a guy. Have you ever thought, instead of just giving into the thought that you just that you crave it, that there's almost, it's out of your control in a sense. It's pretty much how you feel, right?
It is, yeah.
And I believe you. Trust me, I believe you. But in a way, mentally, can you not think that and kind of take the power back?
I try to do other things. I try to, like, I go on the treadmill and I'm working out and all I'm thinking is, I really want some chocolate right now. And that's all I think about. And I play video games. It's one of my distractions. I like to play video games. I can't even focus on that. I'm like seriously hungry throughout that time.
Is it all day long or is it
It's
just at
all
night?
day, all the time. I can just finish eating and still be hungry. I just want to eat all the time.
Okay, and it's apparently that's it because you're not like that when it's over. So
No, I'm not. It's fine.
is there anything you've done where maybe you've eaten more protein to see if that takes all that pouch space up?
I've been trying to take in more protein. I've got protein bars, I've got the shakes, and I've been trying to take in as much protein as I can. It does not help me during
Okay.
this time.
Okay, so then obviously we just have to find those sweets that are, like dark chocolate or something that's going to
Chocolate
be.
is a big thing, and ice cream. I love ice cream. So.
Okay, so low calorie. Can you do low calorie? 80 calorie, half cup ice cream type thing?
Yeah.
Okay, because that at least gives you some. Maybe if you just did the MyFitnessPal, especially during that week and a half, and then at the very least, maybe there's a lot of sugar there, but at least you're staying under 1,200 calories, for instance.
I do the Fitbit, and it has
Oh,
like the
perfect.
things, so.
Okay, so maybe you should just say, okay, I know I'm going to eat more sweets, but let me at least keep my calories under 1,200 a day.
Yeah, I actually, it was about 1,500 calories a day.
Right, so there you go. So
during
if you-
that time. So, but yeah, I logged everything that I ate. So I knew where I was, and I knew I wasn't gonna go past 1500, so I just made sure that I did it.
So
But I didn't gain anything, so
Right.
that's okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep working at it. I guess that's all you can do.
Yeah,
I hope that.
it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough during that time.
I agree.
Okay, any other time.
Does anybody else? A lot of females in the room. Anybody else have that issue that can relate to her?
I doctor up the protein shakes to make them really flavorful and get through
To help you make you feel satisfied that you
the
had some.
craving. It's just a craving. It's in your head. It's on your brain. You can't kill it.
Okay.
We up the protein and doctor up the protein shakes. Like I'll take my protein shake and I'll mix it with coffee and almond milk, and it'll taste like a Starbucks by the time I'm done with it.
Yeah, I've
And you
coffee
just-
in it too, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
good.
get that chocolate protein powder, mix it in with that. I buy a dark coffee because I love coffee, and I fill it up with the chocolate. And
Serena, maybe the exercise. How is that, by the way?
It's doing great,
Yeah.
I'm right on track with that.
Okay. Maybe just during that time. Again, it's not a concern because you're not gaining, but again, we want to keep losing.
Right.
And again, it's 25% of your life now. That's a big chunk. So maybe the exercise during that, especially during that week and a half, push yourself even harder. Can you? I mean,
I could try. I lose a
Without
lot of
hurting
energy
yourself?
during that time too, so.
you lose a lot of motivation. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Not really the motivation.
I'm sorry. I missed the word you used.
Oh, I don't have that much energy.
Oh,
during
energy,
that time.
okay.
Yeah, I just lose a lot of energy.
I
but-
see.
But I've still been pushing myself to get I get the 10,000 steps a day. I'm doing the weight training, so I'm still doing everything that I've been doing. But I can try and do more during
Okay.
that time.
are
Yeah.
you getting any rare meat when you're?
I don't. A lot of it's hard to eat, so I
I
don't.
find that helps.
Do what?
Rare meat,
Rare meat.
get
Oh,
the
interesting.
energy back up.
Okay. I really never heard that before.
Oh yeah,
That's you,
I
huh?
lose my energy. I slap a steak on the grill and I'm rare.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's a new one.
Next morning I'll wake up and I'm pumped like I'm
Wow.
a fresh born person. All the energy's back and
All right.
sometimes you need. Sometimes
Give
you
it a
need some
try.
rare meat.
As long as you like rare meat. Give it a try. Well, while we're on you, why don't you tell us about yourself?
I'm Jennifer. I had my lap band in January. My worst ever was 305 pounds. Went into surgery about 276. I'm like 8 pounds away from 100 pounds from 305.
Nice. Excellent job.
It's just like getting over that stomach is just like killing me.
Right.
But I like the food. I like the food prep. I do most of my cooking on the weekends.
Okay.
And then the family just feeds off of it all week long. I get to the gym about 5 days a week. I've been weightlifting 5 days a week.
Wow. Very impressive, you guys
Tightening
tonight.
up. I don't have a lot of skin. I started out with a lot of skin on my legs, but with the weightlifting, that skin's tightening up.
Nice.
So I got a little bit of skin in the front, but I know it'll tighten up eventually.
For you.
But I've lost quite a few inches. I lost more inches than I think pounds.
Okay.
But I'm not seeing the scale move a lot because of the weightlifting. But
Where
I
are you
feel
now in
the
your-
body change? My body change is good though.
Where are you now in your process of appointments and all that stuff?
I just had a fill last weekend. I'm at like 8.5
Okay.
my band.
In a large van?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I have my good days and my bad days. Lately, I've noticed a lot of sinus drainage, so I get a lot of phlegm in my stomach. And when I try to eat and that phlegm's there, that phlegm rises to the top and you have to throw it back out. You gotta get that phlegm out.
So like slime.
Oh yeah, it's slime. It's if you barely lean over, that slime's coming out. So
Typically
it makes it a little
that
bit difficult to eat.
typically that sliming is usually a result of two things. Number one, the band's a little too tight, or you are eating too fast. It's a very common side effect that you're having.
Yeah, I just had my fill. Usually it takes me a good 2 to 3 weeks for my body to adjust to a fill.
Okay. So the
So, yeah, I was gonna
sliming
give it another-
started since the fill?
Yeah, so I was going to give it another week or two. and
Yeah,
see.
do that, because if it doesn't go away, I would say.
Then I'll need to take maybe a half a CC
that-
out.
Yeah, I agree.
But some days I'm good. Like Friday, you know.
Yeah, some days are good,
I
some
had
days are
no
bad.
problem Friday,
Mhm.
but I slept late this weekend and a lot of drainage,
Okay.
sinus drainage. And then I woke up having problems and
See, I don't know if it's a sinus drainage. Technically, it might be. I just
it's
think.
in the mornings, in the afternoons, and the evenings I'm good.
Okay, so only when you wake up,
It's in the mornings
after you eat, or before you eat.
before.
Okay.
Once I eat, I can feel it coming up. So it's just like,
Okay.
once I hack it up, I'm good.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so we'll have to watch that a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, I'll give it a couple weeks, and if it doesn't go away, then I'll go have to take a half a cc out and see.
Okay.
But no, otherwise I'm good. I'm eating about maybe a cup, about 3/4 of a cup to a cup.
Okay.
per
Perfect.
meal.
Doing well.
I finally hit my stage where breads are like minimum. I can't.
Can't get them down. Very
I
well.
get them down, and they're coming back up.
Good point.
They taste good going down, but they're coming back up.
Good. All right, so you're doing good.
But
Another.
yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah, that's a
I
good.
think, like I said, sometimes it takes me a couple days to adjust. And
Okay.
my last fill, I was the same way. I had some time to adjust. Once I did adjust, it was great.
Right. Very neat. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Ray.
Hi, Ray. I got banded in June of 2009, so
6
I've
years.
had the band for quite a while.
Yeah.
I've had some ups and downs with weight issues, and because I've had a couple of different knee surgeries, and so getting sidelined, and
But
the weight
overall.
kind of just goes up and down. Yeah, because the 7th of this month I had another knee surgery, but it was just kind of what I would consider a minor surgery, because I was back up and walking after 3 days.
Yeah, that was amazing. I can
Do
believe
you
it.
have to get unfilled whenever you have surgery?
We recommend it, but something like what he had, I don't think that's really necessary. If it's a little bit more of a major surgery, yeah.
And but after I had gotten the band, got involved with a group of other banders, and we started, kind of a walking club, and then somebody suggested we do the half marathon.
PF James.
PF James Rock and Roll Half Marathon, and so that, I got really into that. I did about 15 half marathons since then. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But
But you
yeah.
said that took a toll on your knees. I wonder if
Yeah.
I wonder if that was the reason for the knee issues, or you think you would have had them anyway?
My first major knee issue was I did a boot camp, exercise boot camp, and part of it was running this obstacle course, and you had to run and jump over these little mini hurdles, see how the distance that you could go, almost like a long jump. Anyways, when I landed flat, kind of flat-footed instead of knee bent, and when I did that, I tore my ACL. So, anyways, just knee issues here and there, and all, but I'm gonna get back on track.
Are you going to be able to run again?
I'm working towards probably
Or walk?
next year, probably doing I may do the PF chain next year.
Next year.
Next
A year
next
from
year.
January.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then,
Would you run it, you think, or just walk? Or jog? a little
Well, my thing is doing an interval training.
Walk, run?
Fast-paced walking with about a 2 to 3 minute running.
bit? Yeah, that's a good way to do it. And how much you didn't tell everybody how much you lost. I always like it.
Well, at my heaviest, I was like 326, and I did get down to about 190, but right now I'm about like 220.
Still good though. Still very good. And after 6 years of your band, everything seems to be going okay with it?
Yeah, that's another thing. Now that I got my knee surgery done, I need to come in, get an
Yeah, EGD scope, yeah.
EG done, and then go from there.
See how it looks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, well, sleeves too, but you gotta just keep. You gotta every once in a while get that done to make sure everything looks good down there.
Right.
For life, basically, just to
Right.
make sure. Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, that's always impressive to hear. Okay.
Zena, I got banded a couple years ago at another facility, so likewise the support is way, way different. In fact, I was thinking about it, and I was a cash pay, so I think I got approved and had surgery within like 3 weeks. And so I didn't do any of the before care or anything, and so I'm learning a lot, and it's just been pretty, it's almost like starting over, but not having all the tools starting over, and then I get really frustrated with myself, and I'll do one thing, and be good for a day, a couple days. I'm kind of jumping around a lot, and just like
You mean the motivation doesn't stay with you very long?
No, and plus, I mentioned this before, you're gonna get sick of hearing it, but it's like my secret, it's like my mom knows and nobody else knows, and because I had failed at dieting so much in the past, I don't want anyone to know, because I already feel like I've been a failure with this. I lost like around 50 pounds. The most I gained back was like around 5, but
You're still down 45 total?
I'm down 50.
Okay, total.
So
Good.
yeah, so I've gone back down. I had the EGD, I switched over, and it was very traumatic getting unfilled because I was so afraid.
Yeah. But did it teach you anything about how it feels to be tighter? To appreciate that more at all?
Yes, because I'm not there.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get
And you can't wait to get there, yeah.
And just be more mindful of.
What do you think it is that's keeping you kind of in this frame of mind? You know what I mean? Like, afraid to tell people, worried about failing, that type of thing.
Just judgments. I've had so much judgment from my family, and
all your life, really, pretty much.
Yeah, and I was anorexic, and in the hospital, I had such the gamut, and I don't.
I see.
Think, it's my mind's really messed up,
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot better, and I would go all day without eating, and since I started with the program here, I feel like I'm eating more, but I'm eating more often, and it's just to make a conscious effort to. I'm still not real good about breakfast, but I was doing protein shakes for a while, and then I got more busy at work. So, but I'm packing a lunch. I have a lunch bag. All these little funny things that.
That's
it's
good.
almost like caring for a child again. Like, what would I do for my son?
Yeah.
Why can't I do that for myself? So it's the self-care for me, and.
And who do you confide into about it? Anybody? No?
You guys.
Us here?
Yeah, you guys.
Well, we
pretty
appreciate
much.
that.
Yeah, and so, yeah.
Would you say you're making good strides? You're going forward? Not too much
Yeah.
back steps?
2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I need to be more accountable. Like, I was doing fitness cal for a bit, and then I fell off the wagon with that. I really want to exercise with somebody and find something out in my community that.
Where do you live?
In Avondale.
Okay.
So,
Anybody live in Avondale that would like to exercise with it? Ray?
Over here at Spooner, matter of fact, right after this, that's where I'm headed.
Spooner Fitness.
Spooner Physical Therapy. They have a FIT program, and basically you can go in, use their facility during their business hours. They got a bunch of different exercise equipment. Rhonda, who's my fitness instructor, she will do an hour complimentary fitness assessment and set you on a program, of exercise and all that. But then she also offers a group fitness three nights a week.
And what do you guys do at those? Inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay. So you can go, it's right over here.
Yeah.
And that's tonight?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. We had Rhonda.
Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah. That's a good option. Getting in groups or finding somebody online that had the surgery that would walk with you where you feel comfortable with that person. There's options. Definitely, right? Okay.
I go to, it's a little further west, but it's on Dysart Road. Used to be Gold's Gym, now it's EOS Gym.
Right.
And I was going there originally, excuse me, my daughter was taking a dance class in the same strip mall there, and so I said, you know, it was a great opportunity to keep myself busy. If I don't have enough time to go home because it was only an hour dance class, and if I didn't do that, one, I might have been somewhere eating. Two, I'd be somewhere shopping. Either way, I'm spending money and doing things I shouldn't be doing. So then I joined the gym, and it's $10 a month.
So you go there while your daughter's in the.
While she was in the dance class.
I love that.
She switched and she's not doing the dance anymore, so she joined the gym with me. And so we go together. And actually, it's a little bit more because I like to go to the classes. I find treadmills and bikes and all of that extremely boring. I'm a closet dancer, you know, I don't go out, you know, dancing in clubs or anything like that, but put me in a Zumba class or you take a cardio hip hop class, and she's almost embarrassed. She's like, Mom, calm down, you know. I have fun with it, and it's a hoot. It's a lot of fun, so that's something to think about too.
Yeah.
Go there a couple days a week.
That's really cool. That's the mentality of how do I get my exercise in despite the fact that I have to take my kids here, I have to work late, I have to and you've solved that problem. I love that.
And that is part of my issue with my son, because, you know, well, we used to be together, but driving down, I mean, there was just not enough time, and then to be away from him even. But now that he's gotten older and things have kind of changed, I feel like I can maybe get away a couple nights.
Is it?
Plus, I walk the dogs too, so it's not like I'm not doing anything, and I've been